Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. So we've just had the Japanese Grand Prix and it was another domination by Max Verstappen. Like Red Bull clearly had the edge this race, with both Verstappen and Sergio Perez much quicker than the competition and winning by a large margin over the rest of the field. Despite this, I actually thought the Grand Prix was very interesting, like there were a range of different strategies and plenty of overtakes as well. Like Perez made some great moves in 130R, Lando Norris pulled off decent moves into turn 1, and Lance Stroll was even finding some great grip to pull off overtakes through the S section. So fun to watch, I'd say, and if I pick out one team, I think it was a really good race from Ferrari today. Like they split their strategies with Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz and it worked, with both drivers moving up from their starting positions. Like Leclerc started 8th and showed decent speed on the mediums to stay out for a while, even keeping ahead of Norris on fresher tyres. And that wasn't easy, with Mercedes for example trying a one-stop and just went backwards as a result. But as I say, Leclerc showed good speed, and after making his stop, found himself in a net P3. Now Sainz was on a 2-stop and ended up having to do more overtaking, but he still managed to do it, fighting his way through the field and getting past Leclerc to take P3. But Ferrari to finish P3 and P4 in the race was really good, I think, and it was nice to see the team getting their strategies right. Now there were a few other things that happened in the race, one of which happened at the start, with Daniel Ricciardo and Alex Albon crashing on the first lap. Basically, Ricciardo had a poor start and as a result Albon was lining him up for a pass, and Albon got great traction out of turn 2 to pull up alongside Ricciardo heading into turn 3. But the two drivers came together, which ended up in a big crash, with both drivers in the wall. Now Albon said after the incident that he was squeezed and had nowhere to go, and both drivers have now been summoned to see the stewards in Japan. But they've decided to take no further action. A statement where Ricciardo is car 3, Albon car 23 and Stroll car 18 said, "On the approach to turn 3, the driver of car 3 noticed car 18 on his left and stated that he wanted to give that car sufficient room. He stated he then looked to the apex of turn 3, he did not see car 23 on his right. The driver of car 23 stated he thought he could overtake car 3 on the outside into turn 3, but then suddenly realised that car 3 had not seen him, applied the brakes, but could not avoid the contact with car 3. Accordingly, we determined this to be a first lap incident and decided to take no further action." Now I do think Ricciardo was more at fault in this case, like Albon saw space and went for it, but when Albon was pulling up alongside on the outside, Ricciardo ended up moving over without seeming to realise he was there. And this is not what Ricciardo needed, like it's already been a poor start to the season and this is yet another poor race for him. And while this happened, teammate Yuki Tsunoda ended up going on to get more points for RB. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.